Downhill Racer is a ski racing cards and dice game for 2 to 4 players that takes about 40 minutes to play. And in this game, we are ski racers, and if you know nothing about ski racing, that's fine, because ultimately this is a risk management game. The course that we're going to ski down is composed of these course cards, and each one has a particular skill that it tests. Maybe it's gliding or turning or maintaining good form. And each course card also has 3 lines you can choose from, one that's pretty easy, one that's very aggressive. And what happens for each card is, all at the same time, we each pick which of those 3 lines we want to attempt. Maybe this person wants to go for it, this person wants to play a little safer. And then we roll our 2 dice, and you take your 2 dice and put 1 to your left and 1 to your right. Your neighbors also do that. And then there's 1 central die. And so between these 5 dice, we see whether you have enough symbols of this type to hold the line that you chose. So for example, this person needs 4 turns. Do they have it? 1, 2, 3. Well, yes, because 2 tucks can be a wild. That isn't very important, but the point is they've held their line. Okay, great. They held their line. They increase their speed by that amount, and then they increase their score by this amount. But if they hadn't had enough symbols to hold their line, now they have to spend save tokens. And how many do they have to spend? Well, in this case, that would be 2. So if they had 2 save tokens to spend, well and good, they continue on, but they're at a little bit of risk. If they didn't, then they've crashed into the netting and crash out to get a 0 on that card and have to build their speed back up. So ultimately, it's a game about managing how aggressive you want to be in light of how much risk you're carrying, by how fast you're going and how many save tokens you have. Well, the idea with this game is that we'll play, it's leading up to the Olympics, and so we'll play 3 courses of sort of training runs or World Cup runs or something like that. And at the end of that course, or each course, the winner gets a couple of these reward cards, which affect all the subsequent races. So maybe you get to start a little bit faster, or you get some bonus symbols, or you get a free save token. And then the 4th race is a little bit longer, and it's the Olympics. We start over, but all the cards you have accumulated will help you in the Olympics. And the first person down the Olympic course is the winner. So what I like about this game is that, first of all, you can play just a single race, and that's very fun and satisfying. But the risk management decisions are really interesting, coupled with the passing dice, which sort of has a way of evening out the luck of the game. You're usually going to pass a good die to someone who's behind you. You're not going to pass a good die to someone who's ahead of you, usually. And that sort of mitigates the effect. But there's also this effect of this cumulative effect of these cards, where in the Olympics, maybe somebody's carrying 5 cards and someone just has 1 or 2. And you think, oh, that person's the favorite. Well, that's exactly how the Olympics always sets up. There's always someone who is favored to win. They've got the advantages, but then the unpredictability of ski racing, coupled with our ability to move dice around, can mitigate that a bit. So it's a really fun and interesting game. It seats 2 to 4 players. 1-player mode certainly is possible as well. And it's a lot of fun. Hope you'll be interested to hear more about it.